Let's start the first control technique. In this situation, the attacker is facing me. Of course, in order to finish faster, I can throw a punch to his face and break his nose, I know. But this is about control, security techniques. We will also see military-style techniques later. In such a situation, the person is excited and I am alone. If I have a partner, it is easier. We will see an application later. But if I am alone, I will introduce my arm like a pike at the level of his forearm, here. If you do it too high, the technique will fail. We introduce the arm like this and perform a Tai Sabaki, a shifting turning both with feet on the same line. At the same time, I bend his arm like this and I press with my muscles to make a control. He won't be able to escape. If his arm is stretched like this, he will be able to escape. You must do this and push to block him. Now I grab his chin. If I want to end him, as we have seen in other DVDs, I pull turning his neck. We end. Let's switch sides for a better view. I put my arm in. 1. Turning Tai Sabaki. I push and I grab his chin. I end. If you are intelligent and expert martial arts practitioners, here you ought to ask yourself a question. Alan has taught us this technique, saying it is a control. We don't hit his face, but we control the individual. Why now, when ending the technique, he kills the aggressor by breaking his neck? Let's see the answer. It is a sample technique. Observe. He is a suspect. I will go toward him, and if I think he will cause problems, I will control him to arrest him. I won't hit or hurt him, just control him. I introduce my arm to control him, and I see he's a terrorist, because when searching him, I have seen explosives. Maybe he has two mates pointing his fire weapons at me. Here I don't think. I act and I end like this. I draw my weapon and I face the two others. So I can begin controlling the aggressor, but if, for example, I am shot and I am a bodyguard protecting someone, I end this way. It is an extreme situation. This is our first control, with a deadly ending breaking the neck. We go on. Even if you are very fast, he will never let you put your arm here. And we don't want to hit and cause serious damage. Emil Stempel used to say that we should be strong enough to subdue a person without causing much damage. For example, if I have a 3-year-old son who wants to play with me and he wants to fight, I won't use all my strength to dominate him. Instead, I will make him turn without hurting, having fun. The idea is being good enough at Krav Maga so that if we have to face someone, we can control him without hurting him. This is an ideology, something very far advanced. We must keep it in mind and get it someday. For the moment, even I haven't reached this level. When facing someone, I must be radical to control him. But the idea is to cause as little damage as possible. It's a question of justice. If someone comes to slap me, I won't break his neck because then I'd go to prison. We go on. If I try to put my arm in here, he will stop me. To be able to put my arm, I will make a distraction with my other hand. I hit with this part of my hand or with my fingertips on his throat, like this or like this. The aggressor will be excited, and I enter like this. I have already put my arm here. Now I must turn fast, from here. I push, now I do this, or I go on with the control. I pull his chin up, and I can have him controlled and take him to the car. If he moves, it will hurt. Let's repeat it. We go in, 1, Tai Sabaki, control, I grab his chin, I pull up, control and take him. Let's see the other case. We will study different situations. This was the control. If we have been shot and we are military, we use our weapon. Now, I'll be a policeman. I have this guy controlled like this and I see another suspect. I'm going to call him and I don't want him to escape. I pull out my gun and I threaten him. I point out at him. I'm aiming at one of them and controlling the other. In one hand, I have my gun and with the other one, I'm controlling this guy. I must end in some way. Observe. Look at my fingers. I will tilt them toward the floor so that this guy crouches down like this. With my other hand, I'm still aiming at the other suspect. I'll put my knee on his neck and I'll take him down like this. Now I press his elbow against my thigh to take him to the ground, face down. Like this, I keep control and I'm still aiming with my gun. I handcuff the guy, I order him not to move and I turn to deal with the second suspect. Let's repeat it. From here, I turn, I push with the muzzle, I draw my weapon, I move my fingers down to force him to crouch down. I take him down and I place him face down. Here we have him controlled.
Okay? C'est vers lui. On lui tend pas directement devant. Et on le fait briller derrière nous. Boum! On surpousse pour le sortir du danger. On amène la main et on fait tourner. On fait tourner. Hop! Bon, bon, bon.